That's what this is all about, is to fight for the control of the water.
The water crisis in the scenic Klamath Basin has raged on for 100 years and counting.
Just about everything that can go wrong with Western water law has gone wrong in the Klamath.
As a power company, we are not in the business of removing dams. We are in the business of generating power.
Can't be a Karuk without salmon.
Sometimes the right decision isn't always a popular decision.
Can an historic compromise restore peace, fish, and clean water to this vast river community? Stay with us for a special presentation of the Klamath Basin, a restoration for the ages. Hello, I'm Frances Fisher. I'm standing above the Iron Gate Dam, one of several hydroelectric dams along the Klamath River. Now, the disputes about this river are epic, but that's changing as area fishermen, farmers, tribes, environmental groups, and the power company that owns this dam are coming together to craft what many believe will be a lasting peace to the watershed. But before we get to that, let's listen to a little history. The Klamath Basin along the California-Oregon border gets its name from the Native American word Klamath, which means swiftness. The basin lays claim to majestic beauty and abundance of natural resources and more Bigfoot sightings than just about anywhere else in the country. But the crown jewel of the watershed does indeed exemplify effortless speed. The Klamath River is so swift, in fact, that early entrepreneurs envisioned harnessing her momentum to create power.
The Klamath Basin is a relatively isolated area. It's far from the power centers of both Sacramento and Salem, and it's an area that's relatively lightly settled up until the early 20th century.
But even before early settlers arrived, an ancient people known as the Klamath tribes thrived in this region for centuries.
The river starts here in our homeland. All of the rivers, they all flow down eventually into Klamath Lake here, and Klamath Lake is where Klamath River starts. Salmon's been here since we've been here. You know, the Creator placed salmon here, and it was put here for the subsistence of our people. We've always harvested that fish from these rivers here. It's our most important resource that we have is fish, and it's the reason I'm standing here today. If it wasn't for fish, if it wasn't for salmon, if it wasn't for chawam, I wouldn't be here today. My people wouldn't have survived here.